So I'm going to start the video with the ending, and I'm going to end off like this, which is going to be the beginning, which is actually the ending. If you support Nike, if you support Colin Kaepernick, if you support iPhone, you're supporting slavery. Just watch the video. No, just watch what I'm talking about. Just watch what I'm talking about. No, it's more like if you support Nike, you're supporting slavery. How about that? Because Android's probably made in all those other countries too, right? And I got an Android, so I you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Watch the video. And you know what? I'm going to go even on a further read. Why don't we pay more taxes to support the other people in the other countries working? Let's pay more taxes to support the other people in the other country that are being treated as slaves. And let's buy more Nike gear, and let's support the Nike movement with their slavery working conditions. That's my proposal. Oh man. Nike really cares about the movement. They care about social justice and the minority people spending all their money to buy their Nike shoes and their Nike gear. It's all spend all our money. And at the end of the day, you know who's getting played? Everybody. It's us. And you know who's getting paid? It's Nike and Colin Kaepernick. I think I'm reaching. Somebody once said I'm reaching with T-Rex arms. Probably am.
When it comes to social justice and the American worker. Nike, it turns out, are you ready, has 127 footwear factories located in 15 countries. But Vietnam, China, and Indonesia manufacture 94% of Nike footwear. Nike has 363 apparel factories. They're in 37 countries. 52% of Nike apparel in China, Vietnam, and Thailand. That's right, not Ohio, not Oklahoma, not in Oregon, by the way. Let's not forget, Nike is the same company that put a New York screen printing company out of business and shifted T-shirt printing and production from a factory in New York to Honduras just 3 years ago. That resulted in the loss of 85 American jobs, 1,700 laid off last year. So much for a social warrior footwear company, or worrying at least at the margin about American workers, what they're claiming and what they're actually doing. Nike, raising our consciousness.
You look twice, hiding like thieves in the night from life, illusions of oasis, making you look twice. I'm sure that everybody out listening agree that everything you see ain't really how it be.
What's up, everybody? It's iCkEdMeL. Make sure you hit the like button, that subscribe button, help me to continue to grow. And today I wanted to have a conversation. I was supposed to have Ricardo on tonight, which is my buddy. He's in the military, and the guy's a no call, no show, right? So he supports Colin Kaepernick, and he was in the military. I wanted to get him on to hear his point of view because I like to have an open forum. And I have another buddy of mine, Brandon. He's in the military, and he doesn't support Colin Kaepernick. And I wanted to bring those two different people on, but I can't. I'm always up for the grind. I'll ride the mic myself. I don't need people with me, but I appreciate when they do and can come on. So I decided to go to Twitter, and I want to talk about the Colin Kaepernick thing and where I felt like it was disrespectful to the flag, and a lot of other people feel it's not, and it's not supposed to be disrespectful to the military. And I actually found a couple of people in the military with their posts that say it's not disrespectful. Here's my thoughts, and I'll express it again, and then we'll get into a little bit of a deeper look. Now, I personally find it disrespectful. I feel that he has the right to express himself, but I think it's disrespectful. Some of the military people saying, stop using us as that thing and don't speak for us. But the funny thing about the military is you have people that support it and you have people that don't. So you're not unified in this. There's a lot of people with different thoughts on it. Colin Kaepernick, right? The guy that was adopted and raised by a white family and had a pretty nice upbringing. I don't think he's had to go through struggles or any of the police brutality or any of this stuff, but I still respect him speaking up for the cause, right? The cause. And there was this tweet earlier. And I've seen a lot of people bring this up, okay? This guy said Nike factory workers are making shoes for 20 cents an hour and working 70 hours plus a week. So Nike can make enough profit to pay Colin Kaepernick millions to speak out against oppression and injustice. Let that sink in. And I think that's true. I think a lot of people are sheep. It's cool. Yeah, just jump behind the social justice warriors. Oh yeah, let's just jump behind the movement. But really think about it. And this is just my thought. This is all a money move. This is all like a money business move. Nike can jump behind this. And this is actually kind of hurting Nike. But I think in the long run, like I said the other day, it's going to work out for them. I think their stocks drop. There's people that are burning their shoes, burning their clothes. I think it's a little ridiculous. I think at least give the clothes away. Donate it to people that actually need it. But to burn your clothes, I think that's going over the top. The company that has pretty much slave workers, okay? You don't have to be black to be a slave. You know, they have slave workers in this other country working for minimal pay in these warehouses, sweatshops, and then now they're backing up Colin Kaepernick, right, to speak out against oppression and injustice. How about give those workers some more pay, a little bit more value? You know, isn't that what Trump is trying to do? Bring business back to America. They're outsourcing jobs because they know they can pay these people nothing and treat them like slaves. What about iPhone, right? That company that has net suicide next because the conditions are so horrible that people want to kill themselves. Aren't those slaves too? Aren't those modern day slaves? So I just say that to say that this is all money. This is all like a political move. It's all a money game. It's a money bag, a grab. And Colin Kaepernick, I don't watch that much football. That's why I wanted my friend, because my friend watches football, but he's not like an amazing player. I misspoke on the last video too, because the last video I said that the NFL has the right to blacklist him. That was wrong. That's not right. The NFL has the right to get rid of him because you're an employer. They can get rid of you for whatever reason. If they don't like what you're doing, they can get rid of you. That's just facts. It happens all the time in life. But the blacklisting thing, what I meant to say is that it happens. It's not right, but it happens. Because even in the hospital business, which I've been in for a long time, I know for a fact that they blacklist people. I've had people call me from other businesses, ask me about the person that they're getting because I've worked with that person, just to put it out there like that. And depending on what I could say, it will depend on you getting into that place or not. So I'm just telling you for a fact that blacklisting happens, and I'm sure it happens in all kinds of organizations. It's not right. I'm sure that's what they did to this man, but I also feel like they have the right. If they don't want to hire you for whatever, that you're not follow their whatever, they could have that right. Let's read what the military people here are saying, okay? This guy here, JX Gatsby, he said, 11 years in the Army, 2 deployments to Iraq. I come home and I still get called the N-word with a hard R in America. Don't tell me how I'm supposed to feel about Colin Kaepernick. Where does he live that he gets called that word? I've been called a bunch of racial slurs before, but that's only been like online gaming. I've never had somebody to my face tell me that. Robert People here says, I just retired after 21 years in the Army. Stop using us to push your racist agenda. Colin Kaepernick is bringing light to important issues likely has never affected you. It's more disrespectful, so they keep spewing this garbage. Just stop it. And he was regarding Tommy Lauren. Another person here says, due to Colin Kaepernick Nike deal, Trumpers are boycotting Nike by setting their shoes on fire. Thousands were hospitalized over the weekend because they forgot to take them off first. That's kind of funny. Breaking: Nike stock down nearly 3% in the pre-market trading in the wake of Colin Kaepernick ad controversy and resulting in a Nike boycott. The decline is equal to, $300 million in loss. That's crazy. So I'm going to start the video with the ending, and I'm going to end off like this, which is going to be the beginning, which is actually the ending. If you support Nike, if you support Colin Kaepernick, if you support iPhone, you're supporting slavery. Just watch the video. No, just watch what I'm talking about. Just watch what I'm talking about. No, it's more like if you support Nike, you're supporting slavery. How about that? Because Android's probably made in all those other countries too, right? And I got an Android, so I you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Watch the video.
I see potential subscribers.
Peace, love, prosperity. Subscribe, all right?